Hello and welcome back to the Stronghold. The Magi here, and thanks to the recent quick draft rotation, we get to take a brief break from Wilds of Eldraine and do a bit of a flashback to the Brothers' War. In today's draft, you're going to see a draft that really did not go my way. But by following the basic archetype structures and following our own plans, we were still able to come away with a very playable deck. But before we get into all that, thank you to all my new and prior followers on Twitch, helping us get one step closer to affiliate status. And one of those lucky followers picked up 2 starter decks for their arena collection. My next big project here at the Stronghold is going to be to launch a Discord server featuring all sorts of chat channels about deck brewing, meta formats, helping you find a pairing for your own game, as well as channels to simply be social, find help, streaming, and special content. But to make this happen, I'm going to need the help of at least 10 people to step up and make a pledge of $1 or more per month over on Patreon. And hey, for only $1 a month, it's a lot of value, so make sure you're checking it out. And there's even a lot of content there that isn't released anywhere else, even for people who are not supporting on Patreon. Now, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, right. And here we go. We got our lovely little cheater tool here. If I was straight up drafting this for value, I'd be all over the Goblin Charbelcher. Although Arcane Proxy also really quite good. I like blue-white soldiers in this format. The Vanguard, very good, but not quite as good as the Zephyr Sentinel. I think that's the card I'm gonna want to take here. Yeah, the Cave Guard is actually rated higher according to the pro rating, but frankly, I think that is a big overstatement. I feel much more comfortable going Zephyr Sentinel with that. My second choice here would actually be the Rock. Unfortunately, Charbelcher has like no value in limited, and the Arcane Proxy is decent, but you really got to lean into that, and that's a tough deck to pull off. So yep, Zephyr Sentinel. That's where we're gonna go right here. And Takasi is pretty good. I don't know if I can pull off a 3-color deck though. That has been a while. Blitz Automation, very good card here. Definitely like that. Ashnod's Harvester is pretty good. I think if I'm trying to go soldiers though, honestly, like the Deadly Riposte might be the correct card to take. Even though there are several much better cards here. And I really do like Blitz Automation, and the Harvester is pretty decent. Now I think we're going to stick with the Deadly Riposte here. Let's see what we can pull together here. Disfigure is probably head and shoulders the best card here, followed by the Golem. I don't know, we're getting pulled in some different directions here. There's no soldiers whatsoever. Maybe we take the Disfigure just to kind of have options open. Yeah, we'll go with that. And Burnished Heart is actually pretty decent in this particular format. Curate is a great card. Retrieval Agent is just kind of a mediocre soldier, as is the Medic. So yeah, we might have to go Burnished Heart here. Crater Clear Cutter, also pretty decent. No One Left Behind, also good if you're ending up in that black deck. But I think we're going to go Burnished Heart. see what we end up with. And let's see here. The Battlefield Butcher might be the best card. Although Desert Prospector also pretty decent. And I may just go Ambush Paratrooper here. I mean, again, it's a little subpar compared to the others. Now, I'm going to go with the Prospector. If we do end up in Soldiers, that's a strong non-soldier play there that might actually let us splash some of our other cards there. The Branchbender Golem's pretty good. The Vanguard might be the strong pick here, even though we're not red at all. This makes me regret some of my earlier choices. I think we will go Vanguard here and hope that we can go red-white soldiers. That would be pretty awesome at this point. In which case, I think probably the Cavalier is the way to go. Although Springleaf Drum could help us be multicolor, but I don't love it. I think we go a late game Cavalier there. Another Prospector or a Dragon Engine. I mean, I think I want to go Dragon Engine here, just to try and start getting into some red, even though we're just not seeing anything. Maybe Pack 2 helps us get there, but taking white cards in the interim is not the worst thing in the world. Everything is pretty mediocre here, which is kind of what you'd expect at pick 10. In the Aeronaut Wings or the Supply Drop, honestly, I don't love either one of those. Union of the Third Path is probably technically a little bit worse than either of those. I think we'll go Aeronaut Wings here. Maybe we get something worthwhile. Wow. Mishra's Juggernaut doesn't feel great. I mean, I think I'm going to take the Onulet just because it's kind of in color for us. We'll take a weak soldier here at pick 12. I mean, military discipline is not the worst trick in the world. Latinam Adept is technically a better card. I mean, really and truly. So yeah, we'll go with that. Try and pick up a creature there where we can. The Clear Cutter. Boy, we are just all over the bloody place here. Wanting to be green. It feels like green is the open color here. Fateful Handoff is not something I love for limited. Sigil of Valor also not particularly good. I mean, I think Bushwhack, Iron Crawl, Iron Crawl Crusher, and yeah, those are probably the two best. And green was awfully open in the last pack. We probably should have been in more green. So I'm gonna go Crusher here, just in case we don't get enough to go green. No, actually I take that back. Bushwhack. Bushwhack is where I'm gonna go. And Well of Lost Dreams is pretty bad unless you get like into a life gain deck. Mediation is very decent, but only for very, very specific deck. And to be honest, I don't love that deck in this format. Rust Goliath might be the thing to do here, because again, green is feeling like what's open. And I think that's the best card here. Another Bushwhack. I'm not sure I want another one. Giant Growth is pretty underwhelming. I mean, Bushwhack might be the best thing to take here. Yep, that's where I'm going to go. Taking the Bushwhack. Wow, a second mediation. That's pretty wild. Obliterating Bolt. I mean, that is definitely the strongest card here. Prison Sentence is right up there too. Coilless Rock if we wanted to go in a more blue direction. Wow, this is just all over every place. I am not loving this draft. Apparently I am way out of practice on this one. Yeah, alright, I'm going to take the Obliterator Bolt. I've got a couple of potential red cards. Mishra is a solid okay. I don't love it. I actually like Dwarven Forge Channeler a lot more. And Lord's Escape is not far behind it. Yeah, I think we take the 2-drop Channeler. Starting to feel a little bit more red here. Excavation Explosion? Yeah, okay. That's where we've headed. Conscript Infantry is not bad. I have a feeling we might end up white. So probably gonna take the lay down arms here. Heavyweight Demolisher is well, just okay. Strongbolt is kind of an amazing card. Ornithopter is kind of not. So yeah, we'll go Strongbolt here. And hope that red remains open. There's our Sigil of Valor. Nobody else wanted that. And Raise the Ground. It's pretty good. I mean, that's almost choice removal here. Rock is probably just an overall stronger card. Energy Refractor I don't really like for mana fixing in this format. I mean, it's not the worst thing, but we're definitely a stronger red deck than we are blue at this point. I kind of feel like the green cards are not really going to make it here, which is sad since we have like 2 Bushwhacks. I'm gonna take the Rock. This is a little bit crazy, but maybe we can find enough fixing to make that worthwhile. There's that mediation number 1. I mean, I'm not even sure if 2 of these makes the deck strong enough to go blue. I don't like Desynchronize. And both of these cards are pretty subpar. But I'm gonna go Sentinel. I don't think it's gonna make the cut. And we just have not done anything at all with black. So here I guess we take the Sibling Rivalry. And another Strongbow actually makes that pick pretty decent. So I don't hate that. I'm kind of feeling like we're in a red-white at this point. So I think I'm going to take a moment and just pull down the blue cards here. Makes me regret the rock a little bit there. That's the only thing I kind of regret out of taking the blue. Yeah, actually, we might be able to do that. Rust Golem, probably not. I mean, I guess we take the Juggernaut here. Hope for the best. And a Desynchronize is kind of a big no. Wow, Phyrexian Dragon Engine. I mean, not to rare draft in this thing, but that is pretty awesome. And Combat Thresher is right there too. I don't think there's anything in this pack that would make me feel like I needed to go the other way there. Engineer's probably the best card. Hero of the Dunes, probably not worth splashing black. The Engineer's also probably not worth splashing green. Scrapwork Cohort might actually be the best card here for us, anyway. Mishra's Onslaught, not too good. Deadly Riposte. I think Cohort might be better. Calamity's Wake, maybe the worst card in Limited in the set. Keeper of the Cadence, if we were in blue, might be pretty good. Scrapwork Mutt is actually a surprisingly good card. Disfigure's in there, but obviously that's not playable for us. I mean, I think I'd rather have the Mutt here. Junkyard Genius is pretty amazing. Maybe worth splashing black along with a Disfigure. That could actually be a doable thing. The Warplow is decent. I mean, the Vanguard or the Junkyard. That's kind of where we're at here. Man, that's a really difficult choice. Alright, I'm going to go with the Vanguard and probably regret it at some point. Mass Production's pretty good. Boulder Golem is probably the best card here. I think Battery Bearer is a little overrated. Red has just dried up on us. So I guess we take Mass Production. Wow, there's just like nothing here. I guess Military Discipline might be the thing to take there. Levitating Statue is pretty awesome. Do I want a Lauren's Escape, a Onulet, or a Juggernaut? I think I'm going to take the Lauren's Escape just because I have a pretty substantial high-end curve up here. Swift Foot Boots is, I think, kind of overrated in the format. I don't love the Dig Site, Demolition Field. There's not going to be enough non-basics to really make that do anything. So I think we go Cavalier here. And again, I don't think it's going to make the cut here at all. I mean, Domination, I guess, is... I mean, Perimeter Patrol is a much better card, but I just don't think we have room to go green here at this point. And, oh boy, red is just died on the vine for us. I guess we take the medic. Boy, just losing picks here, left and right. I mean, we really are. I wonder what the deck helper. I mean, it actually wants us to splash green for Bushwhack, and that's kind of crazy. Wow. Okay, so this draft just hated us. So this is what the AI is recommending for me, and a lot of this is actually like 3-drop there, although we do still have a very high curve. But I'm willing to give this a shot. Let's take. I don't really love the curve, but it's not so bad that I think I'm going to pitch it back, so we'll keep here. I respect those leaves. Pretty nice. I'm not sure a turn 3 Strong Bowl is really going to do enough for us. I think I'd rather repost that, so we'll pass. We'll keep the Obliterating Bolt for something bigger. Oh, it has Vigilance. Oh, I can't. Oh, man. Misplay. We might have to Obliterating Bolt the medic there. That just feels like a combat trick for it to come down, right? All of our removal at one time and hope that works. And if you've ever felt like you don't have all the resources you'd like, you can thank our patrons for giving the first lucky viewer to figure out the order of this code sequence 6 packs added to their historic collection. What's out for us? They're gonna gain life. More than we actually took from them. I don't think we have anything that really deals with this. Not have haste, so we'll try and pop in for 2 here. He went all in on a power stone. Not sure what he's thinking about there, but wow, we just got owned. I mean, a full-size combat thresher could do some stuff here for us. Bushwhack, unfortunately, does not help us with Levitating Statue at all. But Prospector next turn definitely gets us enough Power Stones to cast the Combat Thresher. Coming in for 3 with the hotness. What are they doing? Full-size combat thresher should help us turn the tide here a little bit. If Bushwhack was instant, we'd be in a really good spot, but it is not. Something out, probably the Prospector here. And he had a way to save it. Most unfortunate. I was hoping we could at least trade there. Target on this, can I? Sad. He's getting very aggressive here for a guy that's at 8. Unless he has a creature for second main. No, okay. He got aggressive for no good reason there, and we got a... And before we go, I want to take just a moment to thank all of my patrons and remind the community when we hit just 10 patrons at any level, we will be rolling out Discord for the entire community, not just paid patrons. So if you have the means or mind to do so, consider supporting our community as it continues to grow. And of course, supporting the community by liking, commenting, subscribing, or sharing our videos is always appreciated. And you will appreciate subbing to the channel so you never miss out on a thing. And of course, we have some suggestions here on the next videos that you're going to want to check out.